Today, the Bitcoin price was once again rejected at the 200-day moving average. The question everyone is asking right now, if that was the signal for us entering a long-term bear trend, or are we still up for the races and prices of $9,400 are still on our radar? Today we will talk exactly about that with DavinciJ15. We will pull up the next trade and also the next price target for the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term. With that being said, we want to come to the most important question of today. DavinciJ15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a little bit under the weather, but not as much as I was before. So I'm slowly improving. I'm glad for that. How about you, Chris?
I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. So the likes of the people really helped and you are getting healthier and healthier as we speak. So yeah, maybe we should pull up the charts and see what's going on for the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term. And while you're doing that, I want to incentivize everyone to here go below the video and press the subscribe button, because the YouTube algorithm is changing as we speak. If you do not press the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it, you will probably miss out on the next updates, and they will be very crucial and very important. So make sure you do that, you like the video. And that being said, DavinciJ15, the stage is yours. Let's check out what's going on for the Bitcoin price right now.
Well, right now we are in a downtrend for sure, right? Looking at this chart on the weekly side, we're below the 13 EMA. Traders are looking to get in shorts here, and of course they hammered it big time just before the 8,000, the 9,000 level. Basically, they really want to keep this market down. And of course, Bitcoin, you know how Bitcoin maximalists are. This is Bitcoin.
Yeah, man, like Sparta, the movie. Exactly.
Exactly. So they're looking to push. The bears are looking to push this market down, and the bulls. I'm glad the bulls stopped it around here. I think we might have one more push down. And that's why I'm looking at this trade. I'm looking for this trade to come in at the 78.6 here. I'm actually going to take this trade down here, where if we get down to the 78.6, which is $8,261, I think we can get a 2-to-1 off of that easily. And if you want to ride it up higher, that's fine as well. But don't get greedy, right? So
Da Vinci, can I mention something? Very important. I completely forgot to talk about that. You pulled up the AB equals CD continuation trade, and as I remember that, the price target for that was 8,700. Da Vinci, guess what price we hit this night? So, I mean, congratulations for everyone who got into that trade, because after we hit 8,500 and we took some chips from the table, there were still chips in. And yeah, everyone who was in that trade, he was taking profits at $8,700. And you probably feel very, very good right now. Exactly, 8,691. So congratulations for everyone. Let's go to the next trade. I just wanted to mention that because Da Vinci, you extremely nailed that continuation trade. Like up to the exact cent, man. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. That was an easier one. You just needed to get an entry point. I noticed that the market was not easily giving you one because you need to, of course, set a stop loss. And so this was pretty much, there was no W's on time. I mean, this W, you could have jumped on it here, right, when it was taking off before, but that would have been a very hard one to get on to. But yeah, it was setting up for a continuation trade. We just needed to find a set of counter patterns to give us a stop loss and a point, right? And it wasn't happening very well, but it happened. But it did occur. If you managed to jump in at any point inside here, that's great. That's good for you. Yes. I'm glad.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if we're looking for a short-term trade, we're looking at here the 78.6. Now, going forward, right? This market, we have to wait for this market to decide what to do. If we break down here, it's not so good. I think we might end up going down to the 7,700 and breaking it and going lower. Now, looking at the bigger time frame, if we get up into this level here, we have to close above the 13 EMA, which is about, let's see here, it says 9260.
So
So
on the
9,260.
on the weeklies, what you are saying is on Sunday at midnight UTC, we have to close above 9,260 to say, all right, we are still here on the bullish trajectory. If not, things can get a little bit more ugly. Is that correct?
Well, yes and no. We have to close 1 week above, a week above that. Doesn't have to be this week, right?
Okay,
if
good.
we go
So we have a
chop
little bit more time.
sideways, yeah, if we chop sideways and we don't break this bottom, we're going higher. We go all the way to this end of this trend line here. We come to this trend line going sideways. We're going higher. So I mean, that's the way it is, and we have to just stay above this bottom, the 7,700 level, to really go higher. If we break down, we're breaking down heavy.
Yes.
To 5,400 or something like that. Oh my God.
And we already touched the 100 moving average 3 times. And as we know, like the more often we touch it, the more dangerous it gets when we go there the next time. But for now, we are holding strong, and this is something like a decision time. You had the short-term trade also on the daily. You mentioned the 13 EMA on the daily. Can you maybe also elaborate a little bit more on that? Because you said that might give us some potential breakout also.
Exactly. Here, let's take a look at the daily. So let me just clear all my drawing tools. Remove all. Oops, no, I did indicators. Oh well. Remove all in drawing tools. Where is that? Remove all drawing tools. There we go. And let's bring back my indicators. There we go. So the interesting thing about this is that I noticed that there's a Davo here, right? Where you can see there's a clear W in the volume. I'm going to bring this up a little higher so that you can see it. Up, down, up, break through the EMA of the on-balance volume, and that looks good. That looks very good. Also, we have the same kind of W. It's a little ugly, but it's still there. There's a W here on the Willy and a W on the RSI. So they match up, and that looks good. This particular trade, you could buy at this point. It doesn't really matter, and just go a 3-to-1 from here. Mm-hmm. Which will take us to right back into the $10,000 range, and that's another trade. But of course, you remember, look at the percentage of risk that you're doing, almost 7%. Now, that percentage really doesn't matter if you say, hey, you know what? I'm only going to risk $50 or $100. And then, if it gets up here, you're gonna make $300, right? But if it breaks down, you only lose $100. You can set that basically how much you're gonna lose, right? Depending on how much money you have. Because if you don't have a lot in your Bybit account, you can't really do that. Excuse me, sorry.
No problem. DaVinci, thank you so much that you are here, even though you are still a little bit sick, man. We really appreciate that, and that you are taking your time. So right now we have 2 different trading setups. This one is maybe a little bit more for the people who cannot wait, which is usually not so good, because this one is a potential market buy order. The other one was at the at which level was it again? You set the limit order?
Let's go back and draw that again. Yes. I'm going to go back to the hourly. And then I'm going to post this in our chat group, right?
Yeah, exactly. We will share it in the Telegram group, because usually the trades which are made for the people who are willing to wait are the more profitable ones in the long run.
Exactly. And what do I always say? Let the market come to you.
Let the market come to you. Exactly. And that was at the 78.6 at the 8,261 level. And what was your profit take again, DaVinci?
Well, just a 2-to-1, so you're not too greedy.
Okay. Now, also, I wanted to circle back to the initial question. DaVinci, yesterday we saw that we were rejected this night we saw that we were rejected from the 200-day moving average again. A lot of people are asking right now, they are freaking out. Was that the last final signal for us entering a long-term bear trend? Or do you think that still the price levels of 9,400 are in place? And if so, are there any conditions for that?
Yeah, I think if you were still in the long trade and from the very beginning, and you didn't get stopped out, you can move your stop to 8,100, and see if it takes us all the way up to 99,000. I think there's a good chance that that could happen. But at the same time, if it doesn't, you want to take that, you want to get out with profit.
Yes.
I'm thinking this move was just basically a lot of the what's it called, industry players. They were like, you know what, I'm dumping out of this because you know what, I think it's going down. But you know what, the bulls are here and they want this thing a lot higher. So good luck to them.
Exactly. Also, you mentioned before our call the 13 EMA on the daily, and once we go above the 13 EMA on the daily, 13 EMA on the daily, and we close above and we stay above, that would be actually very bullish and also increase the likelihood of us going to 9,400. Whereas if we are not able to do that, of course, that would put a little bit more probability on the bearish side.
Exactly. So I guess that's it for today. I mean, we covered everything. We've got We've got a couple trades if you're interested in taking. Make sure that you play from a position of strength. You don't take too much risk. Maybe $50, $100 bets, right? And yeah, you see what the market can give you.
Exactly. And also for everyone watching, of course, if you are a multimillionaire, always make the bets like in percentage towards your portfolio. For someone which is in the whole crypto market with $500, a $50 trade would already be way too much. Then go in a $5 trade or so, or a $3 trade. If you are in with a couple of thousands, tens of thousands, it's a difference. So always make it like in percentage terms. Make the trades like that you are willing to lose the amount you put in, the equity you put in, or put in a tighter stop loss. So thank you, DaVinci, for that. It was a very quick one, but nevertheless a very important one, especially in that market condition right now. Thank you so much for taking your time. We know you are a little bit still not 100% healthy, so everyone smash up the like button. And DaVinci, any last updates regarding Pandora's Wallet before we wrap it up for today?
Yeah, as you know, you were calling me when the Bitcoin was taking off to the $8,600 when I was updating the servers, right? So I finally got the servers updated, and yeah, now we're not having those timeout issues that we were once having before, and so I'm happy about that. We're planning now to move on to doing an automatic update and really discuss other plans for the future of Pandora's Wallet.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I called him yesterday when the price was spiking up immediately. Hey, DaVinci, do you see that? And then we actually went to the 8,700 level, which was exactly the profit take level of the AB equals CD. So yeah, we were very happy, but DaVinci was extremely busy on coding himself because the most important things, the boss has to do it. So DaVinci, thanks for taking all your time. Thanks for developing such a great product. And for everyone watching, if you want to support also MMCrypto, just go into the pinned comment, click this Bybit link here. You can set up an account and you get $60 for free for 0.2 Bitcoin deposit. And we actually made a measurement with a watch, and it takes 24 seconds actually to set up an account. So make sure you do that. Make sure you trade with a huge amount of caution. Leverage trading can be risky if you don't know what you are doing. And also, if you click on more in the pinned comment, there will be the link of Pandora's Wallet. Make sure you click that, you download it, and you take advantage of the free trial 30 days. It is an amazing product. So thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, DaVinci, for taking your time, and we will see each other at the next one of MMCrypto. Bybit tutorials popping up right here. Make sure you click it right now, and we will see each other very soon. And as always, guys, bye-bye. Don't sell.